Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and the Houston Rockets have beat the San Antonio Spurs and snapped a 11-game losing streak. Was this Rockets losing streak very, very, very bad, and it comes to an end. Not gonna lie, this is not the team I would want this losing streak to come against. I'm not going to tell you I want the Rockets to be winning basketball games, but what I will tell you is that I don't want them winning against teams like the Spurs or the Pistons, which I think we still play them one more time. We play them at home, or teams like the Hornets or some of these teams that are fighting in the lottery and are just as bad as us. So, and especially to be playing them again tomorrow, it's a little scary because possibly if you beat them tomorrow, I think the Spurs would become the worst team in the NBA. But it is what it is. But I will say the Rockets did play good team basketball today. So many players in double figures, 8 players for the Houston Rockets in double figures for them tonight. Let's go over those players in double figures. All right, starters. Let's go over the leading scorer first. The leading scorer in this game is Tari Eason with 20 points. He goes 7 for 11, 2 for 3 from the three-pointer, 4 for 6 at the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. I was looking at Boban's stats. 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and he had 22. Because I remember looking at the thing, and he was almost at this. He had 22. It says 20, but he had 22 in this game. So he had 22. He tied his career high. Great performance by Tari Eason right there. Tari scores 22. And then starters. Sengun scores 16 and 10 rebounds. Multiple players with double-doubles, including KJ with 14 and 13 rebounds. Jabari scores 12, shoots 5 for 7, 1 for 3 from 3, with 2 rebounds and 1 steal. So decent game by Jabari there. KJ, getting back to him, he had 2 assists, also 1 steal. The Rockets team tonight had 9 steals and 5 blocks. Another really good defensive night. And then, so KJ was 2 for 2 at the free throw line, and he was 0 for 2 from 3, 6 for 12. Then KPJ had 11, 4 for 10, 1 for 4 from 3, 2 for 3 at the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal. But KPJ did not play a lot in the fourth quarter, and both him and Jalen were rested a lot in the fourth quarter. They had a pretty decent lead. Guys like Josh Christopher and Tari Eason were playing really good basketball, so they kept those guys in. Jalen played 29 minutes, had 12 points. Did not make a 3, only shot 2 though, was 6 for 13, did not take a free throw either, and free throws, not only do free throws and free throws and three-pointers are where most of Jalen's points come from, and not only was he not playing a lot of minutes tonight, but he wasn't shooting that much from 3 or getting fouled. So he had 4 assists as well with those 12 points. And then Josh had a really nice night. He shot 6 for 12 as well, and he was 0 for 2 from 3, 2 for 2 at the free throw line, 4 assists, 14 points. He was just making a lot of nice buckets in the fourth quarter. Garuba, man, in the low minutes this guy had, some of the productive things that he did was just very, very good for the Rockets tonight. Only in 9 minutes, had 11 points, was 3 for 3 from 3. I mean, honestly, he's one of the better big man shooters in this league. I'm really impressed in what he's done with his shooting. He doesn't take a lot. He's maybe in the 30 amount of threes, but it seems when he does shoot the ball, he does not miss. He's a really good shooter. He does not shoot the ball. I mean, he's not. But for a big man, I think he's honestly one of the most efficient shooters on the Rockets, and that seems crazy for a big man. honestly, Usman Garuba is one of the most efficient 3-point shooters on the Rockets. But he goes 3 for 3, 11 points, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. I love how much he's improved for the Rockets this season compared to last season, or even early in the season when he's gotten better as the time's gone by. And I said this earlier today to someone at an event that I was at, and we talked about the Rockets. I said, you gotta, and I'll tell you what it was. It was a card show, and I picked up a Usman Garuba card, and we talked a lot about Garuba, and he's the guy who needs to be in the rotation more. 9 minutes for someone who's contributing like that with 11 points, knocking in 3 threes when you're that bad of a 3-point shooting team. He has to play more minutes, so play him more, Steven Silas. I would say probably one of the reasons why his minutes were down tonight was because Boban actually played a lot. Now, we can't get our way. We want Boban to play. We want Garuba to play. We can't get our ways on both ends. But honestly, with the way Garuba was playing and shooting, I love Boban, but I'd rather Garuba play than Boban. But Boban scored 4 points and was 2 for 3 in 11 minutes with 3 rebounds, though. And the Deshaun Nix had 8 points and was 4 for 7, 0 for 2 from 3. Also had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. So yeah, Rockets shot 8 for 23 from 3 tonight, 35%. Shot 72.7% from free throw, which is not that great, but only 22 shots, so 16 for 22. And then most of the misses, 1 from Sengun, 1 from KPJ, 1 from Jabari, 2 from Tari, 1 for Boban. So that's fine. And then 56.3% overall shooting percentage. So I would say it was a pretty decent team night. Ty Washington was out with a head injury. And Frank Kaminsky was a DNP, and so was Willie Cauley-Stein, who was just signed to 10-day for the Rockets. Let's go over the Spurs score real quick. Devontae Green was their leading scorer with 28 points. He scored 20 in the first half, only scored 8 in the second half, hit 7 threes for them. A lot of players out for the Spurs in this game, but Jeremy Sohan, Basley, and Zach Collins all had 14 points, 11 for Bates Diop, and 12 for Trey Jones. So that's really it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy them or thoughts. And Rockets beat the Spurs. Play them again tomorrow. This time, only difference is they play at Toyota Center in Houston. You don't see often in the NBA 2 teams playing a back-to-back against each other in different cities. But when Houston and San Antonio is so quick, so fast, so close to each other, I think that's fine. It takes about 3 hours, like a 4-hour, 5-hour drive to San Antonio, and I'm sure they're flying, so it's probably like a 45-hour flight from San Antonio to Houston. So, yeah, excited to see what happens tomorrow. Just honestly, I never wish the Rockets to lose, but I'm not mad when I see it because I want the Rockets to get the first overall pick. I don't want the Rockets to hurt that chances by winning back-to-back games against one of the other teams that has looked at one of the worst teams in the NBA. So I would say splitting these 2 games would be okay with me. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoy them, your thoughts, and peace out. Go Rockets.